Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ty, for those of you that don't know, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Here on my channel, I do storytelling and crafty projects to document our memories. And what I'm going to provide today is a walkthrough of the first 12 days of my December daily for 2021. This is an 8x10 album by Allie Edwards. Most of the products used are also by Allie Edwards, but of course I'm using my Christmas stash. I have been providing process videos for a majority of these pages, so I will leave the playlist linked in the description box down below. So if you're curious to see any of the details, but I figured I'd just walk you through these pages in a not so chatty version so that you can see where I'm at and also sticking to it. That way, hopefully this project is definitely done by the 25th of December is usually where I stop. I have done the whole month once upon a time. But the pages for those continuous days got way simpler, and then I was just done. So the 25th day is always a good time for me to start, or stop, I should say. So as you open up, and I'm gonna have to figure out how this is gonna fit in frame. So this is my title page. I do have a process video for this. It is a double cut of a wreath with some stickles, red glitter numbers, and an acrylic piece that says magic. Over top a collage I did in the app Maldive, just some of my favorite photos from the year of 2021, all in black and white so that the color didn't compete as it sat behind there. When we get into reason why, it is on this side. Sorry, and I have two photography lights on both sides of here so you can see like the box that it is. But we'll do the best we can. So this was my reason why. I embellished the edge with the star stamp from the Allie Edwards kit. It was the only stamp I bought this year in festive berries, pine needles, and then just black from my stash. Day one story is about my house decor, and I use the grid paper and a flip out element here. So the journaling card is from Allie Edwards this year, and all of the embellishments in the grid is also from this year's kit, with the exception of the number. This was leftover from last year. So it's just my house decor, and the story too are all for this first story in my album. When we flip the page, and oh my god, is it stuck already? Okay. Yeah. Okay. When we flip the page, story 2 is kind of our unanimous bucket list, which is just the tag on this side that I made. But there's also a tucked in tag on this side, which goes over our favorite memory, bucket list for the season. And yeah, that's what I asked the three of us. So the memories included like going to see Disney on Ice, and we updated a lot of things in our office and things like that. And then it was a photo of the three of us that I simply loved. And then this element here, it's like a cardstock glittery chipboard piece, and that was from the kit this year too. I just embellished this side, added some ribbon. And then day 3, it's kind of like a day in the life. So it's all about our routines in the journaling cards, and I stamped out morning, afternoon, and evening. And it's just our classic routine with a school-aged child, 1, 2, 3. This was a product play class from Lara Wanzik. Yeah, and these embellishments are Allie Edwards, and then this one is a Hobby Lobby. And then as you swivel the cards, it shows the time of day, the sky, and where I was at 6:18, 1:21, and then 6 p.m. back at home. So this is looking one way down my street, and then this is looking to the right. And I just love this little element of like interactiveness, and they're hinged off here too with the same star brads as the top, and it's just a really fun piece. And as well, the cardstock is from Allie Edwards. Day 4 was my daughter's fourth birthday party, and it was serendipitous that was on December 4th, and she turned 4. So for my number, it's simply the custom shirt I had made for her. So it was Disney princess theme with Valentina. I added these 4 elements on top. Celebrate was from a thicker collection. This I made during my foundation pages, so it's a acetate overlay from American Crafts that has like this confetti in the back. I cut out the happy birthday, and then I have her invitation, and then this one had the flip up of when we were singing, and then those photos to wrap up the day. It was such a fun party. It was at like a trampoline house. Day 5 was simply telling the story. I saw this quote on Instagram. Don't you just love when the Christmas tree is the only light in the room? Again, I stamped it with the star stamp from Allie Edwards, and I loved it because I did snap this photo maybe the day before, and this was Sunday and nothing much else happened. So I just told the story of that. And then on the flip, I have just 2 other pictures of Valentina. They just had a lot of blue in it, which is why I made it on the flip, because there wasn't blue out here when she was playing with the twinkling lights in her little tree in her room. Day 6 are everything I was grateful for. You saw me make this foundation page in a foundation page video. So I just stuck down the 3x3 journaling and then a photo 3x3 as well, and talked about 6 things I was grateful for. On the back of said page was we went to go see a play, and it was with my parents. I liked the story because it marked us wearing masks and then no mask for the holiday season. These were our tickets, and then this is the flip up with the journaling and the from our seats. And it was called Cirque Dreams Holidays, and it's a family holiday spectacular, and Valentina loved it. Story 8 is about my new ornaments. So this is a wood veneer I painted black, a little cluster of star embellishments. They are from Elle Studios, Allie Edwards, and Target. The tab is an Avery tab, and then I did my hand journaling about where each ornament this year came from. Then this was New Elements, was a new little piece that Allie Edwards linked in her blog when she told the story of her ornaments. So I just printed it out and stuck a foam star on it as well. Then I did a flat lay for my ornament, and then a little peekaboo when we actually shopped for about 3 of them that you see on this page. And then a little bit about that as well. This page was really fun, so I like this one so much. I did it for story 9 when our elf arrived. So Twinkle is our elf. She arrived, and I have it pending here. If you saw the video, hopefully, yeah, you saw the video. I'm going to put like a cluster of like maybe 2x2 photos or 1x1, depending on how many, of all the fun places that Twinkle bounces around our house in. And so the journaling is on vellum, and I have it sitting above it, which is fine. I'm just left it optional in case I don't have as many photos to fill here, because I'm definitely doing it in a very basic fashion. She's just moving shelf to shelf. I haven't done very much creativity with it. So if it just finishes one side, I can easily just put the journaling then on the inside of this flap. So I left myself some wiggle room when the story is finished. And so I finished it off with a tag. Oh, I actually didn't add any string here. So ribbon. So I'm going to have to do that. And the 9 is from an Echo Park line. This is an Allie Edwards tag from this year. And then the letter that Valentina, that Twinkle wrote, Vale, I kept, and I put it in here, folded it in a trifold, a vellum pocket, and that way that's set right there. Day 10, we actually went to go see Santa. So I did a cut file, and then I did glue and some like iridescent white glitter, which makes the paper very textured and crinkly and has a noise to it. These are the same numbers I used again, and that is an Allie Edwards pleather heart. Nothing on this side, it's just a decorative element. And then it's all about visiting Santa. She totally dug it this year. I made a shaker pocket with 2 Allie Edward acetate hearts. The word believe is from a thicker pack. Then I also have ho 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 and inside. Ooh, you didn't see that. That's the flip out. And then the journaling is on vellum again, and you can flip it up to see them laughing and talking, which is so cute to see. So that was my story 10. Then 11 is writing to Santa. So there was this whole mailbox and everything there, and I love that she wrote out that she wanted a Barbie and unicorns. So again, I just matched the acetate hearts, and then the fa la 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 is from a thicker collection from Simple Stories, and I love it because this matches her dress. So that was like serendipitous there too. The envelope was from Target. You saw me keep this in my foundation pages. So inside, I just haven't had her rewrite it because she did deposit her original into the mailbox, but I took another card. So I do have to have her write it again, which I definitely will in order to keep where her handwriting is at this stage. So that's another Allie Edwards heart. The Dear Santa is the same thickers as before, and the 11 is also the same numbers I've been using, but the heart is a tag from her collection. So that is story 11. I didn't do anything here because I kind of like it saying don't ruin your surprise. Open your gift before this envelope. I may cover it, but I kind of just like that that's the text on there. Day 12, we took her to see Encanto. So the numbers are L's Studio. That is a thicker collection from Pink Fresh. And those are still Allie Edwards acetate hearts as well as this paper. I saved my Happy Meal box. So this is the outside. And then when you flip it over, it's the lyrics to my favorite song at the end, our movie tickets, and then movies from that day. And also like the photo of us getting said Happy Meal. We have since had 3 of Encanto boxes since, so she has 3 of these characters already that are here. She doesn't have Mirabelle, but she has like Peppa, Bruno, and I think, no, she doesn't have the girl because that would be cute. I think she just has this one, so they're kind of like the basic one. So this little, I don't know, but you know, she's a kid. She loves this stuff. We're trying to get them for her. And that one goes in there, and it was just an acetate pocket that I made. Oh, and actually I do have page 13 done as well. So I finally watched the ad, and then what is it? And Just Like That series from Sex and the City. I'm a diehard Sex and the City fan. So I made this. I printed on 5x7. The 13 is from a thicker collection. And then I have a flip up of me watching it with my feet and my new book and editing videos. And then I have all like the covers of the Sex and the City that I once had them all. And then I was just saying I'm bawling because I was not prepared for what happened in that show. I won't say anything. Not prepared. Cried my eyes out. And then that is where I'm at right now. This was just a decorative page holding my spot. So maybe I'll leave it there and do story 14 on the other side. I don't know. But I hope you've enjoyed my flip through so far of the first 13 days in my December daily. I'm really having fun with it. I am conscious of keeping things very thin, meaning like I'm not adding a lot of bulk because I do want my album to be 1 and not go into 2. So some of them, you know, with having these extra pieces of like a tag or an insert are just where I splurge once in a while, because then like story 6 and 7 are all 1 page, 5 is 1 page, you know, 4 was a double, 3 was 1 page, 2 was 1 page. So I'm definitely aware of keeping things thinner so that I can definitely fit this all in one album. I think I'm doing a good job. So like I said, I will leave a playlist down below of everything I've done so far in this album. I hope you've been watching. If not, you can go back and see any of the details in case you're curious about it. Subscribe if you haven't done so, because I will still be showing process videos for, where am I at? 13, so 14, 15, you know, and go on and so on and so forth, okay? Thank you so much for joining me right now. I hope you are documenting your December memories, and until next time, everyone, bye!